What's up, sugaring community? This is SDC, also known as Fast Ready, and today I'm going to talk about why I became a sugar daddy. So everyone has their own probably unique reasons as to why they became, they're sugaring. I know a lot of girls are on here, maybe they need help, maybe they're tired of dating assholes, maybe they're tired of just having sex and not getting anything out of it, being used for sex. So they decide, I'm going to come on, find maybe a high value male or a rich guy and actually get something out of the relationships that I'm in. A lot of guys go on here because maybe they don't have luck with women. They want to be able to cut the kind of courting process out, and maybe they don't have confidence, and so this is their way to close that gap and be with beautiful women. And that kind of was one of the reasons why I got into it. But I might have a unique situation. So myself, I was married at the age of 20, and I really I was young. I didn't have a chance to really grow. I didn't really have the chance to sow my oats and play the field. And needless to say, I had a lot of challenges with monogamy. I loved my wife, she loved me, but that didn't change the fact that I had some of these issues. It was a little bit more complicated than that, but that was a big part of it. So I'm about 40 right now, and by the time I was 33, me and my wife had decided, after years of issues, we loved each other. We didn't want to throw away what we had, so my wife decided, you know what, you can go ahead and do what you gotta do. Meaning she opened the relationship on my side. And my wife hates when I say this, but she's like the ultimate sugar baby, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I respect women. I respect all the sugar babies that I've been with. I don't think of them as products or services. Sugar baby is just kind of a stupid term as to you're taking care of a girl pretty much financially. My wife, I take very good care of her. I'm emotionally there. We're best friends. I bought her a house. I pay all her bills. She doesn't work. And then she's contributing, to my life too. And that's the give and take. But so my wife decided, you know what? You can go do what you need to do as long as it doesn't threaten me. So needless to say, it was really difficult for me to go out there and find just a normal girl that would be okay with a polygamous relationship. I can't go to the club and be like, hey, go up to a pretty girl and be like, hey, I'm married. And I really am not trying to deceive girls. I'm a little bit traditional. I'm not trying to lie to girls or play girls, so I really didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to be honest. So I decided, I needed to find an alternative way to do this. I went online, I went on Tinder, I went on Match, and really none of that stuff worked for me. Tinder, for some fucking reason, it was meant to be a hookup site, but no one wants to hook up. I Match, everyone's trying to find their Prince Charming, so that didn't work either. So I ended up, just searching the internet and found this concept of sugaring. And so the reason sugaring worked for me, it's because if you want a non-traditional relationship that is not something that's not monogamy, for me, and pretty much anyone else, you can kind of mold the relationship to be what you want it to be. And that's a nice thing. So I can go to a girl, and the girls on the site, they're very beautiful, they're open-minded, they obviously need help, so they're willing to do kind of whatever it takes. So I was able to kind of say, hey, listen, I'm in this situation. I'm not looking for anything heavy. I want someone who's beautiful. I want someone to spend time with me. When I have free time, I'll take care of them. I do want to be physically intimate. And, I want to find someone that I have a connection with, not just a robot, not just like a hooker. And this site provided girls who were on the similar wavelength, basically open to be no strings attached, open to be friends with benefits, and they didn't feel then taken advantage of. So we could be honest, we could both be upfront and be like, hey, this is what we want, and done deal. And then when we didn't want to be together, it wasn't a relationship, there wasn't anything heavy, so that really worked out for me. I did end up later separating from my wife, and then we ended up getting back together. And during that separation, I was looking for, I wasn't looking for a full relationship because I needed to heal, but at the same time, I still was lonely, and I still had needs to be met. I decided, since I was not married, I didn't have the same restraint, so I tried to go in the traditional route. And the issue there is, again, I ran into the same issue as everyone I was meeting. I didn't have trouble getting girls. I had girls that wanted to sleep with me, but they, even though they told me they were okay with being casual, a lot of them said, I was handsome and sweet and easy to deal with and things like that. But I knew that they wanted more. They would describe to me like these assholes that would use them for sex, and I thought to my mind, like, this is kind of what I'm doing, except I'm being honest. Like, I may hang out, have sex with you, and then not call you, and then call you in a couple weeks, just because this is casual. And I could tell that they weren't looking for that, and so that really didn't work for me. And then on top of that, I was able to pull girls, but the fact of the matter is, sugar babies, the function of the sugar babies is they know it's a little bit superficial. So there's a lot of beautiful girls on the site, whereas on on Match.com, it's just your average girl. If I'm at the grocery store, if I'm on the street, it's just the pool of beautiful women. Now you're being drowned out in just that normal sample size. So just the fact of the matter is, the pool of beautiful women on the site, or sugaring, is just greater. So what I wanted was no strings attached, simple, no relationship, friends with benefits. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want a hooker. A lot of girls that do this are not hookers. They don't want to be hookers. They don't want to be porn stars. And I don't have anything against hookers. Do you? That's your thing. No judgment there. But I just wasn't looking for that. So sugaring actually worked for me, and that's one of the benefits of sugaring it. Non-traditional, mold as you go, and everyone gets something out of it, and that's why it was working for me. I think another reason, and I'll be honest, is and I'm sure anyone from the alpha community is listening to these videos thinking like, oh, this is bullshit. These guys are betas, which is true. I kind of used it as training wheels while I got my confidence up. I don't cold approaching girls is uncomfortable for me. On top of that, I know I'm a salesperson. I know there's plenty of rejection, and I can get myself used to it. But the amount of effort and time used to go out there, work on my anxiety, find first of all those handful of beautiful women out there, compete with all the normal Joe Schmo guys for her number, and then get rejected, and then go on a first date, pay for the first date anyway, have to wait till like 3 dates maybe to even have sex with them, and then on top of that, hurt them because, hey, all you wanted was sex. It didn't make sense to me, and so that's why sugaring ended up just being a better fit. So I guess that's it. Those are pretty much the reasons I got into it. Feel free to comment below, share your reasons, and make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will talk to you soon.